To be honest with you, as a farmer ourselves, we want to make sure that we have a clean environment. We want to make sure that we are taking care of things in a responsible way. Without the manure itself, you really don't have fertilizer for your crops. But if you use it in the right way, it really can be a benefit in many different ways. For a long time, we thought about kind of creating an ecosystem. What we figure is we have the cows, right? We're feeding the cows feed, they make the milk goes to the processing plant, creates food, cows create manure. Now the manure actually goes down to the waste digester, so we create energy. The byproduct of that, we put that on our crops, we grow the crops ourselves, and then we feed it back to the cows. So we're creating a big circle, and then it all starts back over. Once we feed it to the cows, we're making milk again.
The dairies in the Yakima Valley are some of the most heavily regulated dairies on the planet. The elements that we have here at the George DeRuyter Sons Dairy are some of the most advanced water and clean air measures we can take. And making sure that we're producing those milk products in the most sustainable way is an important thing.
So we shouldn't think of manure as a waste. It's a vital resource that is used for its nutrient value. And when handled properly, it meets all of the nutritional demands a crop needs in order to grow effectively.
So from the manure standpoint, the way we handle it, we collect it, we put it in the digester, so we create compressed natural gas, so we're creating a resource that's actually beneficial to the community itself. When it gets done with that process, we separate the solids out of it, so then now we're making bedding for the cows so that they have a nice, comfortable environment where they can thrive as well. When we get done with that, we run it through another separation system, it's called a DAF, and now we're creating solids that we could put on our fields so we can grow a good crop. So I mean, there's several things that we can do there, and I think there's benefits in all three of those steps.
All the steps that the dairy takes in the treatment that they do to the manure is important in that it allows for the manure to be lower in nutrient concentration, and therefore we can use it more wisely on the acres that the dairy has. A dairy's livelihood is directly linked to how well they handle the manure, and they want to treat it well and they want to handle it well. And in doing that, then we have a better balance of nutrients on the farm for what the crop needs and what the dairy is supplying.
So the dairy benefits from this project in a couple of ways. One, they're a partner in the project, so if the project's profitable, the dairy has an extra set of revenues. Second, there are also benefits for cow comfort and cow health. Both the flush flume system is cleaner and they're more comfortable using fiber bedding, digested dairy fiber as bedding. But the most rewarding thing is the environmental footprint of this dairy is much smaller without a digester. We get a lot of methane coming off those lagoons. That's a very potent greenhouse gas, and so we're reducing the amount of methane that comes off those lagoons by about 70%. So the milk is got a smaller environmental footprint, it's lower carbon milk, and that's a benefit for everybody.
If we don't take care of the ground, we're not going to have the crops to be able to feed these cows. So, we want to make sure that we're doing that in sustainable ways. But I also have employees that are relying upon us as well, so that I can pay them and they can put their kids in schools and that their family can thrive as well. So I love working with these people on a daily basis. I feel lucky to be able to work alongside the people that I get to work with.